Uh, Once again, I hope you are doing well, and I want to discuss about this proposal by the UDA Secretary General and the UDA as a party to ask the Kenya Kwanza affiliate parties, that is the ANC, Ford Kenya, DP, and all these other parties to dissolve and to form one party, that is to form a strong party, that is UDA. So we've seen the UDA as a whole meeting, and they are planning elections that will be held, grassroots elections, and it will be to really bring the real representatives of the people and to give the party to its members, the way President Ruto said. So before, there have just been appointments, but these elections is going to really bring the representatives of the people, and we are going to really give people the power to drive the party in the manner which they want, because they would be having representatives in that party. And so there was this suggestion that the affiliate parties would need to dissolve their parties and join UDA in forming one strong party. So the idea in itself in having UDA as a one party or a strong party is a good idea, because in Kenya and we need a strong party, except for ODM, which has lasted for a very long time. Like the parties that have been there, like the party of William Ruto, the one they partnered with Uhuru Kenyatta, then they formed Jubilee, they have formed UDA. Normally, these parties are just for elections purpose. They are just for like capturing power. That's usually the main reason why people would form parties. But parties should really be on ideological basis. For example, in the US, we have the Democrats and we have the Republicans. So we should aim in forming strong parties. And there should not be many. It should just be one or two or three. But it should be based on ideology. We should be choosing a particular party because this party is focusing on certain things it wants to achieve, a certain agenda, and it has a particular interest. It wants to sort a certain thing in a particular way. They have a way of reasoning, they have their values, and you can choose a party because of certain reasons, and not just because there is a guy you want there, or you are aiming to be a politician if you are one of the people who are going to contest. It should be based on ideology, and building this party, UDA, to be a strong party would be a really good idea. It would be a brand idea. It would be a good idea. However, the question is, would it be a good idea for us to, in our case now, that is in the Kenyan case too, for these affiliate parties to dissolve? I would not agree, really. I would not wish Musalia Mudavadi, Wetangula, DP, Chama cha Kazi would dissolve. Sometimes these parties are not really good, but however, it would be good for these people to be there. For example, we say that in these past elections, Wetangula and Musalia were able to really help us meet the 50% threshold, or to give William Ruto the win that he deserved. Therefore, I would really wish these parties would be strengthened, the small parties, that is ANC, Ford Kenya, and the rest. I do not know where they are, because as UDA is planning themselves, these parties are not doing anything. We don't see these parties really going to the ground and having representatives and forming these national parties, trying to galvanize the position in government, trying to involve a lot of people like all over the country to build their parties. All I see is William Ruto like really moving so fast, and these people usually, they are so late. By the time like they are really needed to make that crucial decision, it's in the very end. I would wish the likes of ANC, the likes of Ford Kenya, to hold their grassroots elections, to market their parties as early as now. Because these are individuals who need to really bring something to the table. Because when you are discussing the issues of coalitions, it means people are listening to you. People are going to give you certain positions. People are going to give you certain privileges. You are going to participate in an election simply because you can bring a certain constituency. You have a certain constituency of followers. Some number of people are believing in you. Therefore, I would really wish these political parties, that is the small parties, would really, especially for Kenya and ANC, would really strengthen themselves, and especially for Western, if they really think of one day like one of their own becoming the president of this country. But if they just they're just there, then they want to jump in when coalitions are being done. UDA is really planning their party way earlier. Then from those representatives, they would be moving on to do other things. So for now, I would not really support for these merging of these small parties to form under UDA. I would really wish these parties would strengthen themselves, would be big parties, and especially the Western are number 2 in the country in terms of population. So these are individuals kama wangejipanga, wajiweke one party and they hold that party, they strengthen that party, they would have a real chance in the presidency. So that even as they come to William Ruto, or they want to strengthen their parties all the way to 2027, all the way to 2032, they have a caucus, they have certain number of people, they have national, the fact that you need to talk to various people is because you are trying to make yourself to be known in the country so that it becomes easy for you to lobby. So I would really wish these people would really work on their party so that even in 2027 it can become easier for UDA, because the idea is that UDA would not really defeat ODM. But if these parties, that is the ANC and Ford Kenya, to be specific, would be strong enough, then our win would be, we would win so early. So for me, for now, I will not really encourage these parties to fold their parties into UDA, but I would really want to see them strengthening their parties, holding the grassroots elections, bringing representatives from the people, going around, talking about their issues, what they stand on, everything. They should really work on their parties, and they should do it as early as possible, so that as we go into 2027, they are strong and they are able to be on the table, and not just to be on the table, but to really bring numbers. To have numbers on the table, not just being on the table because you are known, or parties like DAP, parties like Jubilee, they are defeating these people. These people need to either form good parties, parties that will be national, or they just dissolve these parties because really they are doing nothing anyway. If they are not really aiming to go to the national arena, then UDA would really take them out. The way we've seen some the members of parliament of ANC and Ford Kenya have come down because of UDA, because of the affiliation with UDA. So if kama watajipanga mapema, then I see these parties getting smaller and smaller and becoming irrelevant, and it would be not good for Speaker Wetangula and Musalia. That's my take. Give your opinions about this topic, and we shall be discussing about it. Thank you.